The maritime world doesn't coddle. It teaches fast and doesn't repeat the lesson. Hello, viewers, and welcome to Nimasa This Week, where we take you on an in-depth guide of the maritime world. I remain your anchor on the show, Moyolua Olutayo. Sit tight as we begin to unfold this week's package. I'll be back.
Introducing the new face of the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, Nimasa. We are charting the direction for a maritime and regulating the industry for a better, bigger, and more economically stable Nigeria. Evolved to serve you better. We are Nimasa. New face, rejuvenated service. Nimasa, changing the tides in your favor.
The program is Nimasa This Week. If you're just joining us, you're right on time. We kickstart today's episode from the capital city, Abuja. The Honorable Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, His Excellency Adegboyega Oyetola CON, recently highlighted the progress recorded through the Deep Blue project, which has significantly reduced maritime crimes in the Gulf of Guinea and restored investors' confidence in Nigeria's maritime corridor. This initiative by the government are already contributing to faster cargo evacuation, reduced vessel waiting time, and more predictable business environment for investors and port users. Stay tuned. I'll be right back.
The federal government has announced plans to expand the Deep Blue project to cover vulnerable coastal and maritime corridors across the country, including the sensitive Bakassi axis, as part of the efforts to further strengthen Nigeria's maritime security architecture. The Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Dr. Adegboyega Oyetola, disclosed this on Thursday during the 2026 graduation ceremony of 492 advanced combat personnel and capability presentation of the Deep Blue Project Task Group held at the 5th Battalion Army Barracks in Elele, Rivers State.
While Nigeria has steadily strengthened its reputation as a responsible maritime nation, dedicated to promoting safer seas and secure shipping within the Gulf of Guinea and beyond. Building on the significant strides already made, the Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy is currently evaluating strategic frameworks for the expansion of the Deep Blue project to further strengthen our maritime security architecture in critical coastal areas such as Bokoda, Bakassi, and other vulnerable maritime corridors. This proactive initiative is aimed at further curtailing maritime insecurity, enhancing operational capacity, improving maintenance system, and ensuring that all maritime security assets remain fully functional and effective in safeguarding our water and supporting the continued growth of our marine economy.
The minister also stated that Nigeria has recorded 0 piracy incidents within its territorial waters over the past 4 years, due to the sustained implementation of the Deep Blue project and collaboration among security agencies. He also said that piracy incidents across the Gulf of Guinea has declined by more than 70% within the same period.
Since commissioning, the Deep Blue project has significantly transformed Nigerian maritime security architecture through the deployment of integrated air, land, and sea assets supported by advanced surveillance systems and rapid response capabilities. The project has strengthened maritime domain awareness, improved operational coordination among security agencies, and enhanced our collective capacity to deter and respond effectively to maritime threats. I'm proud to say that through the sustained implementation of the DPLO project and the strong collaboration among our security agencies, Nigeria has recorded zero piracy incidents within territorial waters over the past 4 years, while the piracy incidents across the Gulf of Guinea have declined by more than 70%. This remarkable achievement has restored global confidence in Nigerian maritime domain, enhanced regional maritime safety, stimulated trade activities, and strengthened Nigeria's standing as a responsible maritime nation committed to guiding international shipping routes.
Highlights of the ceremony included the commissioning of the Unmanned Aerial Vehicle Workshop and Training Center by the Minister, inspection of the DPLO project assets, tactical demonstrations, and the presentation of certificates to the graduating security personnel.
Introducing the new face of the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, Nimasa. We are charting the direction for our maritime and regulating the industry for a better, bigger, and more economically stable Nigeria. Evolved to serve you better. We are Nimasa. New face, rejuvenated service. Nimasa, changing the tides in your favor.
Welcome back on the program. You're still watching Nimasa This Week. And if you're just joining us for the first time on the program, we're glad to have you. The Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency Nimasa runs several initiatives focused on maritime security, capacity building, shipping development, and blue economic growth. Despite challenges faced by the agencies, we make bold to say the various initiatives by the agency has positioned Nigeria in good light globally. Stay with us on the program. I'll be right back.
The Nigerian Navy and the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency have long enjoyed a successful working relationship, especially in carrying out maritime security operations under the Deep Blue project. This partnership is responsible for the positive security levels within Nigeria's territorial waters and the Gulf of Guinea. These were the views expressed by the Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Idi Abbas, and the Director General of Nimasa, Dr. Dayo Mobiriola, during a ceremony for the 177 graduates comprised of 33 Special Mission Vessel officers, 14 Special Mission Vessel engineers, 107 Fast Intervention Boat operators, technicians and board team personnel, as well as 23 helicopter team members who underwent specialized training in helicopter operations, tactical boat maneuvers, medical evacuation, unmanned aerial systems, communication, and combat medic procedures.
In recognition of the outstanding performance in the Deep Blue Interceptor Boat Technician Maritime Operational Training Year 3 goes to A.B. Okon Savior.
Represented by the Flag Officer commanding Western Naval Command, Rear Admiral Abdullahi Mustafa, Vice Admiral Abbas described the Deep Blue project as a model for effective interagency cooperation in tackling maritime crimes and sustaining security within Nigerian waters and the Gulf of Guinea.
The Deep Blue project is a classic example of interagency collaboration. And just like a scholar once said, national security at its core is about interagency collaboration. Therefore, the maritime environment continues to face evolving threats which demands professionalism, cooperation, vigilance, and continuous capacity development among maritime security personnel. I therefore commend the indefatigable Director General of Nimasa, Dr. Dayo Mobiriola, and indeed the entire management of Nimasa for the sustained investment in capacity building and maritime security development. The agency has continued to play a strategic role in supporting initiatives aimed at strengthening maritime governance and operational effectiveness in the Nigerian maritime space.
Also speaking at the event, the Director General of Nimasa, Dr. Dayo Mobiriola, stated that the agency remains committed to strengthening maritime security through strategic partnerships, continuous capacity development, and sustained investment in the Deep Blue project.
These graduates have undergone vigorous trainings aimed at improving operational efficiency, intelligence coordination, and rapid response capabilities within Nigerian maritime domain. These trainings include helicopter operations, medical evacuation, vessel landing and clearing, interceptor boats, tactical operations and maneuver, communications training, unmanned areas, system capability, and first aid and combat medics. We are confident that the knowledge and skills acquired during this program will further contribute to sustaining the security gains already recorded on our waters.
The highlight of the event was the playing out of the case scenario as part of the operational capabilities demonstration, utilizing special mission vessels, helicopters, fixed-wing aircraft, and fast interceptor boats to execute a daring rescue of a merchant vessel under attack.
As you can see, the boat representing the attackers heading towards their mission to attack this commercial vessel, DB Abuja, for the sake of this demonstration. As the response to this incident is on the way.
So we have piracy in Nigerian waters. 2023, 24, 25, 2026, sustained. Today, you are witnessing the demonstration of how we've been achieving this, in collaboration with the private sector, the Nimasa, and the Nigerian military.
From both directions, 2 interceptor boats, and from the air, we have the special mission helicopter performing the fast rope technique. This fast rope technique enable our forces to quickly board vessels, be it day or be it night. From the air and from the water, this compromised vessel is serving our forces boarded to take away the threat. After the fast rope technique, the second helicopter is coming with another technique called the rappelling. Rappelling allows us to insert swiftly more troops to meet with the demand. Watch keenly as this maritime security unit perform a Commodore-like descent to this compromised vessel. Now they have boarded the vessel, taking position, and ready to confront the threat within.
I must tell you, this is how we sustain the fight against piracy in Nigerian waters. Extension, the Gulf of Guinea. Today, you are seeing live how this has been happening.
While this is happening, pay attention. The attacker boats attempt to escape and flee. While attempting to escape, take note of our fast interceptor boats, powered by 900 horsepower Yamaha boats. Give that whole chase, and it's just a matter of seconds. The escape is never guaranteed. They have been intercepted and, of course, arrested. While this is happening, we have resulted casualty on board the vessel. 2 have been reported injured. See how we fast, swiftly, lift the injured for medical attention. This is the hoist extraction, taking the injured in a matter of seconds. You can start counting 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds. Before you count up to 5 seconds, the injured have been airlifted, taken for medical attention.
You can see that this is integrated from the air, from the water, and of course, Deep Blue has land company.
While the injured are being lifted, you can see our special forces disembarking from the vessel, a sign of victory, a sign that they have taken off this threat, boarding back to the interceptor. Ladies and gentlemen, while this is happening, eyes to the sky, far up, our special mission aircraft. You can spot it up there. This is the extension of our eyes at the sea. It could be as far in the deep sea. We have the special mission aircraft flying above to give us this coverage. All thanks to the men and the pilots of the Nigerian Air Force flying the special mission aircraft, while the two special mission helicopters fly by the pilots of the Nigerian Navy.
Often called the Seafarers' Bill of Rights, the Maritime Labour Convention 2006 was adopted by the International Labour Organization. It establishes comprehensive minimum standards for the working and living condition of seafarers globally. The convention came into force on 28 August 2013, effectively becoming binding in international law, and established minimum working and living standards for all seafarers on those ships. What's more, it is also an essential step towards ensuring fair competition and a level playing field for ship owners. It was designed to be applicable globally, easy to understand, readily updatable, and uniformly enforced, and has become the fourth pillar of the international regulatory regime for quality shipping, complementing the key conventions of the International Maritime Organization, dealing with safety and security of ships and protection of the maritime environment. Here in Nigeria, MLC 2006 officially came into effect on June 18, 2014. This was exactly 1 year after the Nigerian government deposited its instrument of ratification with the International Labour Organization on June 18, 2013. Consequently, Nimasa is responsible for enforcing the provisions of the MLC, which it does in the following ways: by conducting regular onboard inspections to ensure vessels' operation within Nigerian waters comply with MLC certification and minimum age requirements. The agency also operates a digital portal, the Maritime Labour e-platform, to streamline the registration, verification, and issuance of identity cards for seafarers and dock workers. Nimasa is responsible for regulating stevedoring charges and enforces reviewed minimum wage documents for seafarers to foster industrial harmony.
Introducing the new face of the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, Nimasa. We are charting the direction for a maritime and regulating the industry for a better, bigger, and more economically stable Nigeria. Evolved to serve you better. We are Nimasa. New face, rejuvenated service. Nimasa, changing the tides in your favor.
That's all we have for you on today's episode of Nimasa This Week. Feeling appreciated and valued is a fundamental human need. So here we are saying a big thank you to all our esteemed viewers globally. Please join us again next week for another exciting and well-packaged episode on the same platform and at the same time. I remain your anchor, Moyoluwa Olutayo. Bye for now.